Hey guys, what's up? It's JoJo here, and today's video is going to be not book review, but about my favorite musicals. Now, these musicals are a combination of musicals that I have seen and have not seen, but they're just amazing in general. So let's get started. Number 1. So this is the first musical that I ever listened to. It's the musical that got me into musicals, and that is Newsies. Oh my god, I love that play so much. I have never seen it personally, but I have seen it on Netflix, Newsies Live, before Netflix took it down, which I'm highly annoyed with. Don't get me wrong. But I just love the dancing, like the choreography is just so amazing, like the backflips, the dancing, and the storyline that about the Newsboys strike. I am a history buff, and so a musical about history and the famous Newsboys strike definitely special place in my heart. And I just love like how like there's also a movie version and it's also a musical, and not really a musical, but there's singing and dancing in the movie, and I like how they changed the publisher from a male to a female in the Newsies Live, and they made it more, I guess, modern, because now women can be in the newspaper world, but back then when the Newsboys strike was originally happening, women were not, so they kind of switched it and made like their own personal twist on modern, which is cool. I personally don't really like the movie version. Like I kind of do, kind of don't. It's like iffy, but the play is definitely more my speed. Okay. Ignore them. So number 2. This musical I actually have seen, and it is Dear Evan Hansen. Now, Dear Evan Hansen is still on Broadway, and there's also a book about it, which I've done a book review on from a few videos ago. And the play really like hits close to home. Talks about anxiety and depression and just high school and different mental health that people go through in high school. And the anxiety part really like resonates to me. I feel like an Evan in some way with his social anxiety, how awkward he was at the beginning before he went on this web of lies. Before that, that Evan I feel very deeply connection to, but I also have a deep connection to Zoe Murphy and her feelings when like she sings Requiem. She's trying like not to forgive her brother. She's just fed up with her brother and everything, and like it's the first time we actually see like her emotions in it. And that song Requiem does have a very, very special place in my heart to a certain event that happened. That song just has stuck with me and resonates to that event that happened. I hope I'm explaining these plays right. At least giving them justice that they deserve. But since it's still on Broadway, I highly recommend you go and watch it. You want to bring a box of tissues because you will cry. The intensity of the play is very intense. It's a very intense play, but it's just amazing. It's raw, it's gut-wrenching, and it's just a play that really fits in like what goes on in the high school, what goes on like, because suicide, it's not talked about enough, like mental health isn't talked about enough, and this play really like focuses on mental health in a way, and focuses on like how people can be feeling in high school. And I really, really liked that play, and it was amazing, and I cried. I hope that made sense. Okay, number 3. And I actually have a poster of it back there, and it's The Prom. Sadly, The Prom is no longer on Broadway. It was amazing. Just flipping amazing. I found it hilarious, and also I love the subject topic that I talked about, and it's this girl Emma, who is no longer living with her parents but her grandparents because she is gay, and the school canceled their prom because she is bringing her girlfriend to the prom. And this gets attention of, so this takes place in Indiana, and in the newspaper they're trying to fight for their right to have their prom back. And so these group of people from New York City who are trying to change their image, because their image right now is being a narcissist, and they want to change their image, so they fly to Indiana and try to help this girl get her prom back. And first they started off as like a, I don't care, we're just doing this to fix her image, but by the end they truly did care about Emma, and they truly helped her and get her prom back. And in the end they were able to get her prom back, and she was able to dance with her girlfriend. And in the end, the people who flew from New York to Indiana end up making this more than just changing their image, but making it more as an impact to help people, and to help people like Emma fight for the right to get their prom back, and have that their prom should not be taken away because of their sexual orientation. And it's like it was a comedy, but also had serious points in it. But all in all, it was just an amazing play. But since it's no longer on Broadway, you can still listen to it on iTunes, and I highly recommend listening to it on iTunes. It was so funny to watch some parts, and it was also had very serious parts, but also very comedic parts. And the original Broadway cast recording was amazing. I loved the songs. The songs were just awesome, off the chart. So yeah, number 4. So this play is also on my wall, and it's also no longer on Broadway. Alright, ignore them. I want to see if I can edit that out. But Be More Chill was also on Broadway, but no longer is on Broadway. It was so awesome and so funny. I loved every second of seeing that play. It's about these 2 high schoolers who are the losers in high school, and Jeremy gets offered to take this Japanese pill that puts a computer in his brain, and the computer in his brain controls him and makes him do things that will make him rise the social ladder and become popular. But in the event of him becoming popular, he leaves his best friend, I want to say of 12 years, Michael, behind. He totally ditches Michael and moves in with the popular crowd, goes after the girl of his dreams, and he just leaves Michael, and it's just nasty to Michael. He realizes that he is hurting Michael, and the Squip is which is the little computer, and the Squip is just wanting to control him, but also wanting to control everyone in the school. And that's when Jeremy realized that, hey, this is not what I want. So Michael, even though Michael was tossed to the curb, he comes back and he does be a friend for Jeremy and tries to help him end the Squip. And they don't instantly become best friends again. They have a little argument, but then Michael helps Jeremy end the Squips, and the Squip is defeated, and it has left everyone's brain because it was already starting to spread to other people's brains. It left their brain and is now gone. And thanks to Michael, the Squip was gone, and he was able to rekindle their friendship, and in the end he was actually able to ask out his dream girl, which is Christina, and Christine. Sorry, I had it right the first time. And then all the popular people in the end, actually, when the Squip is removed, they are actually his friends again, and they're his friend, not even based on the Squip, but they just have a sort of bond now that there's one big happy group of friends. Okay, number 5, the last musical that I am going to talk about is, drum roll please, Head Over Heels. Oh my god. So that play, oh my god. It's sadly not on Broadway anymore, which I'm highly upset about because their Broadway run was so short and it deserved to be on Broadway more. And Head Over Heels was this comedy about people in the land of I forgot the land. Arcadia, in the land of Arcadia. And it's back when like there's kings and queens and all that stuff, and the eldest daughter is getting ready to meet some men so she can get married, and she just doesn't like any of the men, but so she's going through that. The family has to also leave their castle. The dad received an oracle telling him like three, I'm having a hard time remembering this, 3 bad things are happening. So he's trying to get the family to leave Arcadia so these 3 bad things won't happen, but even though they left Arcadia, the 3 bad things that the oracle said that was going to happen do happen. But while on this journey, the eldest daughter, I'm drawing a blank to their names, oh my god, realizes that she is not in love with any of the men, but she's in love with her handmaiden. And her handmaiden also has a very deep crush on her too, and in the end they do get together. The youngest sister, she's not ready to start dating yet, but there's the shepherd, and they first met, and he was the shepherd, and she just instantly like fell in love with him. He fell in love with her, but because he was a shepherd, he wasn't able to like prove himself worthy to the king to propose to the daughter. So while they were moving, the shepherd dresses up as a female warrior and helps defend the family against any attacks on their way to leave Arcadia. And in the end, the shepherd reveals his true identity, and he realizes that he loves to cross-dress. And he also ends up falling in love with the youngest sister, and the youngest sister completely is totally okay with him and accepting of him, and she also falls in love with him. The oracle who was given them the bad news is also transgender. She was actually played by Peppermint, the drag queen Peppermint. Oh my god, it was so awesome. And the king and queen, their marriage was on the rocks throughout the play, but it's back to normal by the end. And one of the right-hand men for defending Arcadia, and like his right hand, and the king's right-hand man is also his wife also left him, and he does find out that his wife who left him was actually transgender and was actually the oracle, and they two work on kindling their relationship once more. So that's it for my favorite musicals. And if you're wondering, what about Hamilton? I love Hamilton too, don't get me wrong. I love it, and I was lucky enough to win the lottery to see Hamilton, and it was amazing, but I feel like that's kind of expected. I wanted to do more musicals that weren't as expected, like Hamilton, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and if you did, press the like button and subscribe. Okay, bye guys.